Hi, I'm South African. Of course I care more about Miss South Africa pageant and representation than I do when a white farmer murders 2 black women and feeds them to the pigs. I become real silent when those things happen.
Right. The funny thing about South Africans is they are always thinking that other people are their problems, right? In South Africa, there's an ongoing case of these white South African farmers that killed black South African women and fed them to pigs. I have tons of videos that I can bring out as proof. The women, children crying. People complain that they don't even want those pigs to be sold in South Africa. But you don't see these online fighters coming to speak for their country and fight for these things. Rather, their thoughts or their mind is always to fight Nigerians about their country, fight Nigerians about this and that. I'm not saying, I'm not even going to go back and say if they are good Nigerians or not. If you don't want to believe they are good Nigerians, that is your problem. But you guys have a lot of issues in your country that need to be worked on also. How the white South Africans are oppressing, the black South Africans, but you guys are not dealing with those issues. Woo, no. Nigerians are the problem. Now, I saw this video of these white South Africans that were captured for doing drugs. I'm going to put it on my screen right now and show me if this is our Nigerians. Are these Nigerians or are these white South Africans? But the beautiful thing is that there are some very, very reasonable and sensible South Africans who stand for the truth, who speak the truth. And I'm going to be dropping their videos and their conversations for you to listen to them, because these are the people who want to interact with. Those that know, yes, they are bad Nigerians, but not all the Nigerians are bad. But South Africa has a lot of issues. Like, in short, let's go listen to them and I'll be back.
So if the white farmers leave, we'll be fine in SA.
If the white farmers leave, then we are going to enter civil war. Because people are going to come into your house to get food. The hungry will eat the rich.
So I'm going to eat soul.
If you're hungry, you will eat soul. It looks
finish
yummy.
me, dog. You know where to start, boy. You'll finish me, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the quickest way you can... And there's nothing else that can make this country, like... it's hurting people here. But the quickest we can get to a very abnormal situation is for people not to have food. Okay? This is why our government is making efforts to have these 350 grants, and we don't like them as taxpayers. But let the people go hungry. Then you will see. And we are very close. Very close. Very close. The poverty in this country is real. And people don't have the skill to grow their own food.
This just got me thinking, maybe this is why the South Africans are not fighting for their own, for the woman that was killed. And that is why they are focusing all their problem on their energy on Nigerians, because this is the face of the man and his workers that they've been arraigned in court already in South Africa. And as you could hear that guy speaking, he was saying that if the white South Africans who are farmers are no longer in South Africa farming, that things are going to go wrong. So what are the black South Africans doing? What are they do? Because in Nigeria, we don't have white Nigerians that are farmers. Everybody black. But in South Africa, you guys rely so much on the white South Africans to farm, to make produce, and that is why they kill one of your own, and you guys are not speaking about it. Instead, you come and put all your frustrations on Nigeria. Let's listen to more videos, because I have more here
today. So thank you very much for your time. If you could just tell us, why are you gathered here as a crowd?
Thank you, my sister. My name is Alex Mwashenyi. I'm from Ward 24, Polokwane. That's where Matsubani Mahato comes from, the deceased. Firstly, I would like to send the condolences to the family, because today, as we speak here, the reason we came here is that today, as we speak, somebody have got no mother because of the situation here. What happened here is that they arrested those people who killed the woman, but their business are still going on as usual. The reason for us to gather here was to speak to them so that they can close everything here. The police, the investigative officer must come here and declare this place as a crime scene. It must be visible to an extent that even if somebody passing here must know, I cannot cross this side because it's a crime scene. But now it looks like everything is normal. Nothing happened here. We are here to state that Black Lives Matter. When we came here trying to engage them peacefully, so they started to become arrogant. That is where we moved to the road. We have realized that if we don't close the road, they don't listen to us. Now, what we are saying is that we are calling to the state that these perpetrators they must never get bail. Even on Friday, we will be there.
We're also seeing the SPCA. Perhaps you've engaged with them. Do you know why they are here on the scene?
We have asked the police to call them so that they can take those pigs away. We cannot live around pigs that eat human flesh. People, these white farmers just kill a black person, feed them to pigs. Now, at the end of the day, what they do, they are dealing with pigs. They've got it's a piggery here, and they've got a butchery in there. After doing that, they slaughter those pigs, take them to town. Our people are going to eat meat from pigs that are feed human carcass. Then we cannot allow that. That is the reason the SPCA is here. We told the police that we want to see them removing those pigs here.
If they do not remove the pigs today, what's going to happen moving forward? What are you going to do?
As the community was saying, we are very peaceful people. We cannot promise them tomorrow, but we are just telling them, remove the pigs.
So far, as you can see, these people, the South Africans, some of them, they are such a handful, and some of them are in my comments that are battering me and buttering me and saying that, oh, my country is a mess. Your country also have things that they are dealing with. I don't even want to go into that one because I'm going to be bringing some of all those conversations in other videos. But you have a lot going on. These are innocent women who died. And I don't see you guys lending your voices so that these people will be dealt with the way they're supposed to be dealt with. So that things like this do not repeat themselves. So that the blacks are safe in their own country. Of course, so I know every country has their own. But I'm just trying to prove a point here. The South Africans, they have their own issues also. And I'm thankful for the very, very reasonable South Africans who know that they have issues in their country. They have things that they ought to be worked on in their country, and that they don't have to put all their frustrations on Nigerians. Yes, that they have things that their government need to look into. And big ups to the government of South Africa for taking up this case and pushing it the way they're supposed to push it. But how many South Africans have come out to talk about this? How many? Instead, you see them in conversations fighting Nigerians as if Nigerians is their problem. These men that were caught for doing drugs, are they not white South Africans? These men that you see on my screen right now, are they Nigerians? I'm not saying there are no Nigerians that have done such things, right? But if the law catch them, let the law deal with them. But don't put all your frustrations on all the Nigerians in South Africa. You see some of them complaining about the stores, that, oh, you go to the stores, the Nigerians have taken over all the stores. Come on. Nigerians have hustlers, they can do business. How about you get off your asses and enter into your stores and do things also? Get stores and start doing businesses and earning money. You see some of them complaining about women. Nigerians have taken all our women. How? Anyway, guys, let me end the conversation here. I'll be back with more videos. I wanted to put this out here for our South African brothers. Some of them that feel that Nigerians are their problem. All the Nigerians are their problem.
To know and remember how white South Africans have been trying to get on the internet and make it seem like white farmers are being unalived in South Africa by black people. Black people like, oh, it's a G-side in South Africa. Remember when they've been saying that for years? This is what we know. Okay? This is what we know. White farmers in South Africa are not what everybody thinks that they are. And they're the only people who believe that they're special, by the way. They think they're the only people who farm. But we know all about them. We know the sexual scandals, the rape, the incest, everything that is happening in those communities. But somehow when it comes to the media and they would try to communicate with Donald Trump in the United States, they'll be screaming, black people are killing white farmers. This is insane.